Sleep. Yo, my man. Yo. Yo. My man. Yo. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You sleep. What's going on? What you supposed to be asleep? What's your name and badge number? Now, I wonder what the emergency is that he's sitting on a corner with his lights out, with his lights on, I'm sorry, and just sitting there. Now, I know he's out here deterring traffic. I mean, crime. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But why do you have your lights on? You could have the orange lights on. You do not need lights on. So I just want to know what's going on. See what he got going on. We're just going to check him out. See what he got going on. Take my hands out my pockets. I don't really think I'm doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Sleep. Yo, my man. Yo. My man. Yo. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You sleep. What's going on? You supposed to be asleep? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? Say it again.
6834 Muducky.
6834 Muducky? Why are you asleep?
I just dozed off.
No, you just dozed off. What do you mean? What if crime was happening?
I don't hear it.
Why are your lights on? Is it an emergency?
They're supposed to be on.
Is it an emergency?
They're supposed to be on.
Is it an emergency?
Right here now.
Okay, so why are your lights on?
Because they're supposed to be.
Why?
Because I was told to have them on.
No. You turn your lights on when there's an emergency.
Okay.
Your lights need to be off. So could you turn your lights off and turn your orange lights on? Could you call your supervisor, please? Could you call your supervisor, please? Could you please call your supervisor? Could you please call your supervisor? I'm getting the phone. Could you please call your supervisor, or I will be forced to call 911.
About the lights?
You were asleep. This is not an emergency. You should not be asleep. This is not an emergency. You should not be out here like that. Call your supervisor. Call him. Are you going to call your supervisor, or do I need to call him? Are you going to call your supervisor, or do I need to call him?
Over the light, bro? No one's calling.
No, I'm calling him because you was asleep.
Okay.
So you going to call your supervisor?
No.
Hey, how you doing? I'm here on location at give me what's the location, my man? What's this location?
Frankfurt and Overton.
Frankfurt and Overton. I need a supervisor out here. I walked up on a police officer who was asleep. I mean, he was dead asleep. I need a supervisor. I told him to call a supervisor. He would not call him. I need a supervisor out here so I can let the supervisor know that he was dead asleep, and I have it on video. He rolled his window up and he will not respond to me no more. I seen him sleep. I need a supervisor immediately. Yes, ma'am. And also, this young man sitting out here with his emergency lights on, and there's no emergency. I understand he's trying to deter traffic. I understand he's trying to deter crime, but there's no emergency. His emergency lights don't need to be on. Yes, ma'am. Procedure that he sleeps on the job. Is that a department issue phone? It's not. Okay, do not delete anything in there because I will FOIL request everything that you just did in that phone. I will FOIL request it. If you delete it, listen, if you delete it, that's a crime. That will be deleting evidence. This is my evidence. Evidence of whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I know you don't run across people like this every day.
Say it again?
I said, I know you don't run across people like this every day. I know you don't.
Deleting evidence of what?
No, listen, what I'm saying is, right? When you're on duty, I pay you to do a job, right? Okay? I don't pay you to be on your personal phone. If that's not a department issued phone, you do not supposed to be on it. You're not on a department issued phone, sir. So whatever you just did in your phone, whoever you just text, please don't delete it. Because if you delete it, listen, sir. Listen, sir.
It's my personal phone. I have no reason.
I know you're not supposed to be on your personal phone. Right? It's in your policy, right? Not to be on your personal phone. And you're on your personal phone. Telling me you're on camera. On camera. Live. Body cam. Look, you see the body cam going? Okay. And here. Where's your body camera at? Why don't you have a body camera? So you can break the law?
Huh?
So you can break the law?
If that's what you think.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you much. I'll be here with the camera rolling until someone get here. Thank you. I just asked nicely, could you call your supervisor? That was it. You know what I'm saying? Because in your policy, if I ask to call your supervisor, you're supposed to call him.
For something important.
This is important. You were asleep. My man, you were asleep.
Yes, and I apologize.
No, you don't apologize for that. You don't apologize for that. If I was asleep behind a wheel, what would you do when you pulled up and I was asleep behind a wheel? You would harass me. If I was asleep behind a wheel, sitting on the corner like you are, you would fucking harass me. Yes, you would. I ain't trying to hear it, man. I do this all the time, dog. I do this all the time. This ain't... Yeah, listen, right? Mm-hmm. You see how I'm talking to you? This how y'all talk to us when y'all think y'all got us. I got you. You're caught red-handed, and you're still on a personal phone. While I'm telling you, it's against your policy. I got your rules, your conduct, the policy. I have that. And when your supervisor get here, he's going to let you know that. And I will be filing a complaint. Since you want to stay on your phone and have your emergency lights on and there's no emergency.
You want to talk about the lights?
Say it again?
This is not me.
Listen. Okay, let me ask you that.
You think I just want to sit on the corner and with the lights on and bug everybody on the block?
Listen, I understand that. Now listen, let me ask you this, right? Mm-hmm. You took an oath, right?
Yeah.
And then your oath that you took, it was to protect the Constitution, to uphold the Constitution, correct?
You want me to get out?
Yeah, please. That's perfect. I don't have anything on me. I don't want you to think I'm armed. I'm just armed with 3 cameras. That's it.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, to protect the Constitution, correct?
Yeah.
You're sitting out here and you sleep on taxpayers' money. I understand it's late. They got you on a shitty beat. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't want to do this. You probably want to be patrolling the street and deterring crime somewhere else. You might not want to deter crime here, right? Yeah. But this, I don't care what the rules are or what they told you or none of that. No, you follow the law. You're law enforcement.
You talking about sleeping or the lights?
Both.
Okay.
You follow the law, right? You enforce.
You tell me the lights are against the law?
No, you only turn your lights on for an emergency. It's not an emergency. You see what I'm saying?
You tell me I'm breaking the law because
listen. When your lights come on, that means there's an emergency, right? When your lights are off, that means there's no emergency, right? Right now, you have no authority over me, right? Right? You have no what? Okay.
No, because you're not breaking the law.
Right. Who has authority over you right now? Who has authority over you and your boss that's coming here right now? Who has authority over them?
Over them?
Yes. Who has authority over them? Who can tell them what to do?
Their boss, the government.
Okay. Who can tell the government what to do? Okay.
I mean,
Better yet.
I get what you're going. Taxpayer.
There you go. There you go. You're a public servant.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
You should not be asleep on the job. I court you. You want me to tell you? I go around the city, different places, and this is called a First Amendment audit. You respect, you know that I'm recording. You respect it that I'm recording, right? But you were asleep on the job. I don't pay you to sleep on the job. If you're going to sleep on the job, you need to work day shift. You should not be working graveyard. You should not be working third shift, and you're still on a personal phone, my man. You can.
You call 911, and odds are my sergeant's gonna call my.
No. You tell your sergeant. He has to call you on the radio, over the air, or get you a department issue phone. It's against policy, bro. Bro, I've been studying this for a long time. I guarantee you, I know.
We're talking about you.
Okay. Right? So, you guys' job is to enforce the law. You guys don't enforce law. You guys enforce rules and policies. You don't do that.
What do you mean we don't enforce law? What do you mean?
You don't enforce laws. Okay, perfect example. I'm going to ask you a question, right? On a traffic stop, 4 black men in a vehicle, right? You stop them, let's just say because the tint's too dark, right?
Yes.
Cool. You stop them, license registrations. Where does your authority stop?
Pertaining to what?
With the individuals in the vehicle. When you make the traffic stop, where does your authority stop?
What are you talking about?
And on the traffic stop.
Are you talking about the car itself? And everybody in it.
No, you can't ID. No, they can't. No, they can't. They're free. They're free to travel. You're stopping the person driving the vehicle, right? Okay, so listen. So once, hold on, no, you hear me out. When you try to ID the other 3 passengers, you want me to tell you what that's doing? Breaking their 4th Amendment right, because they have the right to travel freely. You see what I'm saying? Without being ID'd. That's why, huh?
They're traveling in the driver's mouth.
No, the driver is driving the vehicle. You stopped him on a traffic violation. You see what I'm saying? Tell me a crime that they committed for you to ID them. You got to be able to articulate that crime with fact. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what usually happens is usually a seatbelt. The only time I've ever ID'd somebody that wasn't driving is the passenger. I'm telling you, I'm letting you know what I've done. The only time I've ID'd somebody.
Y'all hear this?
The only time
he said a seatbelt. They don't even use seatbelts, y'all. And he's talking about a seatbelt. I just seen him get out the car with no seatbelt. He doesn't drive his car with a seatbelt. You don't drive with a seatbelt, bro.
I'm asking you a question.
Not very well put the driver for not wearing a seatbelt. Yes, sir. But officer, let me ask you this. Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, so let me ask you this, right? The windows are tinted. How do you know he doesn't have a seatbelt on? Officer, you drive your vehicle with no seatbelt. Watch this.
You know,
Hold on. Watch this. As soon as your supervisor pull up, right? I'm going to walk over to the car. Before he get out, I guarantee he don't have a seatbelt on. So how can you stop a citizen that pays you and extort them out of money for not wearing a seatbelt and you don't have it on?
You're 100% right.
I know I am.
No, but
I know I am.
Giving you an example of how
you can't give me an example of anything because no, don't give me. No, it's the law.
It doesn't make it right that I would
enforce the law. You're not enforcing the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law, and then you lock somebody up for breaking the law. That's why y'all sovereign citizens.
We're sovereign citizens?
Yes. You want me to tell you why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because
I've never heard of the cops.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because
usually the opposite.
Who defends y'all?
In what?
Internal affairs, right? Y'all investigate each other, right? When I got an issue, I go to internal affairs, right? I got to go talk to another corrupt police officer, right? Guess what? I've been all up through internal affairs too. They're corrupt as shit up there. They're corrupt. They threatened to throw me on the ground and arrest me for video recording, a constitutionally protected act. 149 subsection G say I can do it. Smith Works Cummins say I can do it.
You went into there and recorded?
I went there and did it.
Okay.
And guess what I got? ACLU involved, the mayor involved, and guess what? You know that young guy Isaiah Thomas that be on the news, the mayor. You know him? Oh, you don't know him? You never heard of Isaiah Thomas? Okay.
What'd you say with the mayor?
Well. You'll hear. You'll see. You'll see yourself.
Recent?
You'll see yourself. You'll see yourself.
Is Isaiah Thomas a cop?
No. You'll see. You'll see who these people are. Sleeping on a job. So, how many hours have you been working tonight? You don't even know what time it is. Jesus Christ. Let me look at my phone. Jesus Christ. 4:41, sir.
So it started at 11 something?
11 and you're asleep at... My man, I work 14-hour shifts. I don't sleep on my job. Why are you asleep when I pay you?
I don't have an explanation for that. It's tired.
Well, you need to work day shift.
Yeah, there's cops that sleep day shift, and there's, people that sleep on every shift.
I know, and guess what I'm doing? I'm holding you accountable. I'm holding you accountable. Because guess what? Because guess what? If I'm asleep behind the wheel, guess what happened? When I was asleep behind the wheel, guess what they gave me? They gave me a DUI for sleep behind the wheel.
Were you DUI?
No. Guess what? When you woke up, listen. When you woke up, you was disoriented for a second. You was disoriented. You got up and you touched your computer. You was disoriented. I caught you,
100%.
right? Hold on. So listen. So when I was asleep behind the wheel from driving the tow truck for 14 hours, and he woke me up, I was disoriented.
And that's why the DUI.
And he DUI'd me. So, do you have anything in your pockets I need to know about? Do you have anything in your pockets I need to know about? Guns, bombs, explosives.
I'm carrying a gun.
Oh, is that department issued firearm? You mind if I search your vehicle? See if there's anything in there? Why? You mind if I search my vehicle?
No.
Why?
Because it's a police vehicle.
Okay. Who pays for that vehicle?
I mean, yeah, sure. Technically,
Okay,
you
so
pay for it, but
why?
you can't search it.
So why can't I search your vehicle? Is it something in there you're hiding?
No.
You got
not
something
allowed in your vehicle.
Why?
Because it's a police vehicle.
Who purchased that vehicle?
Purchase?
Yeah.
The taxpayer.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Doesn't mean you can run into any property.
Okay, so why do y'all stop people and search their vehicles when y'all don't have probable cause to search the vehicle? Why do y'all do it?
See, you say y'all.
I say y'all because when you go to the police academy, when you go to the police academy, your tour is y'all against us. And guess what? And you see how your hands are right now?
Yeah.
Every time a cop is nailed, that's what they do. Every time I'm nailing them to the cross like that, this is what they do. That's what they do. That's the stance
When you said searching
of a tyrant police officer.
You said what?
That's the stance of a tyrant police officer.
Right. When you said
That too. But
searching vehicles, we're allowed to search vehicles.
no, you're not. You need probable cause.
I just said that.
Officer.
And if you don't search it with probable cause, everything that you get gets thrown out in court.
Okay, officer, listen.
You're not listening to anything I'm saying.
Listen, officer.
Uh-huh.
I got a case right now. I go to court on the 29th, right now,
Okay.
for illegal search and seizure
Okay.
because he thought he seen me do something. Okay.
Did he find something?
It doesn't matter.
I know.
It doesn't matter. When you go to court, it doesn't matter. Is this him?
No, it's not.
Hey, how you doing today, officer? You got name and badge number?
What?
Name and badge number.
For what?
Name and badge number.
I don't have to answer. For what?
You have to answer me. Name and badge number.
Who are you?
Name and badge number. I'm the press. Who are you?
You're the press.
Who are you?
Who to report to?
Who are you?
Who to report to?
Myself.
What press?
Who
What
are
press?
you?
What press?
Who are you?
You're in the paper?
So you're not gonna identify yourself.
paper.
See, he's driving right now with no seatbelt. He's breaking the law. You just say that's the law. He's breaking the law. Yeah, he's breaking the law. He's breaking the law. Ain't that what you just told me?
Yes.
Thank you.
What were we saying
Thank
before?
you. Name and badge number, officer.
On my chest. You can read.
No, I can't read. I can't articulate.
I can't talk.
I can't articulate.
I can't talk.
Can you please not obstruct traffic, please? It's not an emergency.
What are you doing right
Could
now?
you please not
You
obstruct?
want me to lock you up for the conduct?
You see what I'm saying?
What are you doing?
You see disorderly conduct? You see what I'm saying?
You're causing a scene.
Am I causing a scene? I started talking to you, right? I was talking to you. We was having a cordial conversation. I walked up to him to ask him his name and badge number just to see if he had a seatbelt on because you told me it was against the law. He got out, aggressively jumped out, and now he's telling me he's going to arrest me for disorderly conduct.
When They're carrying on.
Officer, wasn't I talking to you? And I put a call in for a supervisor to come. I asked this young man.
What reason do you want a supervisor?
Huh?
What reason do you want a supervisor?
Because I caught this young man sleep, mouth wide open on camera. That's why I want to know, why was he asleep? I called for a supervisor. You're obstructing traffic for something that's not an emergency, officer. You're obstructing traffic. This is not an emergency, officer.
And the lights, he didn't.
And he had emergency lights on, and it's not an emergency.
Okay.
You can't have your lights on, and it's not an emergency. Yes, I'm recording live, both places. Hold on, I'm gonna walk up to this car, see if he has his seatbelt on. How you doing today, officer? Name and badge number? Name and badge number. Name and badge number. Name and badge number. 9301? Okay, because that officer right there that's sitting against the car told me driving without a seatbelt is breaking the law, so you're breaking the law. That's 3 cops breaking the law that pulled up. That's 3 officers breaking the law that pulled up that he said was against the law.
Can I give him a ticket?
My man. Whoa, my man, listen. It's not an emergency. You cannot park illegally like this. Okay. I'm telling you guys. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a very long time. I know exactly what I'm doing. Everything I'm doing is constitutionally protected. Best believe it. When does my First Amendment end and disorderly conduct begin? Tell me, officer. Since you was going to lock me up for disorderly conduct, could you tell me? When does my First Amendment end and disorderly conduct begin?
I have nothing further to talk about with you.
Why not?
I have nothing further to talk about.
Can I get your name and badge number?
My badge is right here on my chest.
I can't read.
I can't talk.
I thank you for identifying yourself, officer, and I definitely thank you for identifying yourself. I'm just out here holding police officials accountable. That's what all I'm doing. I'm holding police officials accountable. But you see how fast he hopped out the car and he was ready to arrest me? Did you see that?
You see how fast you poke your face in my window?
You want me to tell you why?
That's officer safety.
You want me to tell you why?
I don't need to know why. I don't need you to come to my vehicle.
Hold on, listen.
Putting your face in there.
I'm sitting here talking to your partner. Hold on. I'm sitting here talking to him. You don't need to know who I am.
You don't approach my vehicle like that.
Listen.
That's an emergency vehicle.
Let me ask you this,
You don't approach
officer.
my car and
Officer,
stick your head in my window.
when you woke up, where was I at? I was at your window, correct? Did I do anything threatening to you that made you nervous?
Running.
It doesn't matter what.
But I'm talking to him.
We're 2 different people.
Okay, so I'm talking. Okay, so no. It's not about you right now. It's about what's going on right now. Walk of shame. Go ahead. Take the walk of shame.
You want to bait me into doing something stupid? Because it's not going to happen.
Bait you into doing something stupid?
I'm not going to curse you out. I'm not going to fight you.
I want you to identify yourself.
I'm not going to bait.
I want you to identify yourself because you're obstructing traffic. There's no crime. It's not a game. This is a First Amendment audit. You fell. He passed somewhat. Yes. Oh, you won't identify yourself. It's in your policy.
My policy.
It's not in your policy to identify yourself when the citizen asks? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 149 subsection G says.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So back to you.
You were talking about your case.
Yeah. So illegal search and seizure. No, for what? It's no need. It's no threat here. It's no threat here. Get back to work. Kick rocks. Is
that being recorded too?
You lie. Everything. Body cam and hair.
So you're threatening me. That's also on camera?
Kick rocks is a threat?
That's also on camera?
Let me ask you this. Kick rocks is a threat?
It depends how you interpret it.
Kick rocks is a threat? Oh my God.
That's a threat.
How? No, it's the walk of shame. It's the walk of shame, and I'm telling you to kick rocks and go back to work and do some work.
Okay.
Go do some work.
Okay.
Go do something.
Get a job.
I got one. Make good money. 14 hours a day. I don't sleep on a job like him. 14 hours a day. It don't matter what my job is. I make good money. I'm not trying to hear it. I make good money. You don't have no choice. That's your job. It's in your policy. I know your policy better than you. Yeah, look at the sneaks. Yeah, the sneaks ain't hit either. Yeah, the sneaks ain't hit either. Yeah, and I got an iPhone in my pocket. And I got a Galaxy in my hand. What you talking about? Fuck out of here. I ain't got no money. Fuck out of here, dog. Fuck out of here. Get back to work, you lame. Get back to work, you coward. You're a coward. See? He's a coward. He's a coward. You call your supervisor? Call your supervisor. Now he said, I'm 302. Did you hear him? He said, I'm 302. Yeah. He said, I'm 302 because I know the law. Oh my God. Let me call 911 again. He said, I'm 302 because I know the law. Jesus Christ. Smith verse come and say I could do this. But I'm fucking crazy. 149 subsection G say I could record you in your official capacity. But I'm fucking 302. But I'm 302. I'm 302. Okay. Okay. I do this every day. You should see how many cops I got on here and on YouTube doing this. I never caught one sleep on the job. Never. I never caught one sleep. Let me tell you what I catch them. I catch them sitting on private property. I catch them doing illegal stops. I catch them doing stuff like that. And guess what? They let the people go. They let the people go because they say, damn, it's a camera there. I don't know if that camera's going to make it anywhere. You guys don't even have body cameras, so you guys can't even talk about what happened. I could talk about what happened from the time I walked from down the street before I even seen you. You see what I'm saying? My body camera was rolling before I got to you. I'm not saying anything threatening to you. That's why you got out the car, because it was nothing threat. I was no threat. I didn't. Okay, tell me the threat, officer.
You approached my vehicle.
That's not a threat because I approached the vehicle. It's not the threat. This is public, officer.
You're gonna shut your mouth. Let me talk.
Is this the public?
Will you let me talk or no?
Is this the public?
Will you let me talk or no?
All right, just answer this. Is this the public?
Let me talk.
Is this the public?
Let me talk.
Is it? I'll answer questions.
Okay.
Is this the public? You have no choice but to answer questions. I like him. He got back in the car, and I definitely appreciate you. But let me just ask him a question real quick. Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this real quick. I ain't gonna ask you a crazy question, right? Let me ask you this. How did you feel about small businesses and churches being closed down during the pandemic?
I mean, it's whatever.
No, I'm saying, because you know how like the upper people was like, well, listen, if small businesses are open or people are out past curfew, lock them up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How did you feel about that?
I ain't got no opinion.
I mean, because you did take an oath to uphold the Constitution, and the Constitution also say that we're free, right?
Okay.
Okay, so how could they lock us up if we're free?
I ain't got no opinion on it.
No, all right, cool. You ain't gotta have no opinion on it. But let me ask you this. Anyway, in your mind, do you think I'm 302 because I'm out here doing the First Amendment audit? And
you seem normal to me.
Thank you, officer. What was one more time?
Starkey 9301.
Thank you again. And you be safe tonight, all right? And listen, I want you to be safe tonight too. I want you to definitely be safe tonight. But I'm gonna stand out here and wait for the sergeant because I need to talk to him about the
conduct.
Yeah, because I got the conduct book. I got I FOIA requested. Yeah, I went down. I got the public records request. I got the conduct book of the police. I got no.
Unless the supervisor comes out here.
Yeah, that's when I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I mean, I called 911. I mean, but let me ask you this: do you think I'm crazy? 302? Be honest. Be honest.
There's got to be. Honestly, there's a little bit.
You think I'm crazy?
Only because of.
I do.
Let me ask you. Go ahead.
Like we are having a conversation in the middle of the sidewalk at 4 something in the morning.
Right. Right. And guess what time I got off work? 2:30. I got off at 2:30. And guess what? When I was in work, in my work vehicle, I drove by and I seen you sitting here with your lights on. I parked the work vehicle up, and I walked around. Okay. That's why.
That's normal behavior?
Yeah. Just let me ask you this.
You get done your job.
Let me ask.
Was it because
I do. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Right?
That's not
I do this every single night for the past 6 months. I've been doing this. It's called the First Amendment audit. I go to public places. I go to public places. I go. Listen, let me talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. Let me go back there.
What was the original reason you stopped?
Okay. No. Okay. Right. No. Right. So what I do is I go around the city and hold public officials accountable. I go to public places where I know I'm constitutionally protected. Right. So I know it's crime that go on during the daytime. I know there is with law enforcement. I know it is. But this is when I want to catch them. I want to catch them at night. If you was to ever check my page and see what goes on, you'll see everything is in the middle of the night. And guess what? Not one officer ever said to me what he said, 302. You want me to tell you why? Because they know what I'm doing is constitutionally protected. Regardless if it's 3 in the morning. Listen, I understand it's a weird hour of the morning, somebody be out here with a camera doing this. I understand that, right? But let me ask you this. What law am I breaking?
No.
Okay, so why would he say I'm 302 and it's weird?
Oh, because most people were asleep at times.
I know. Okay, so let me ask you this. So I said 2:30. I said 2:30, and I walked around here. I've been standing out here for 40 minutes. I've been standing with you for 40 minutes. So that means I just parked the truck and I walked around. So that means I'm in this area somewhere, possibly.
Yeah, I mean,
possibly.
What do you mean, like living in this area?
No, I don't answer.
That's what he's saying. Like,
but it doesn't. But it doesn't matter. Listen,
it doesn't matter.
Okay, so listen. I go all around the city and do this.
Do it at the night or during the day?
It doesn't matter when I do it. I'd rather do it at night because you catch police officers sleep in the car like this. Right. Because when you got your lights on, it deters people to walk up to your car and catch you sleep. It was hard. It was. I know. I'm just saying. It just deters people to do that. Now listen. I understand this is your beat and this is what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They told you to do this, but if it's not an emergency, you don't turn your lights on. When do you turn your lights on? Let me ask you.
Any other time? Yes, an emergency.
An emergency.
Well,
Okay. Let me ask you this: what's the law with your lights?
The law with the lights. I don't know policy with the lights. Like
no.
With a certain priority level.
Okay. Your that's your policy. You guys follow policy, policy and rules. Yeah. We don't follow policy and rules, right? When he hopped out that car and you hopped out that car, he stayed in the vehicle. When they did all that, your policy says you're supposed to get out with your hat on and with your mask on, but you guys don't do it. You guys don't do it. I have the book. I read it. I took the time to read the law. I took the time to read what you guys are supposed to do. And listen, right? We standing here having a cordial conversation, and instead of him just pulling the car over so people don't go onto oncoming traffic because he's causing a hazard in the highway, correct? Is that a hazard or not? Because is it an emergency? Be honest. Is it an emergency out here, officer? Is it? You're smoking it. You're smoking a cigarette. Listen, you are not supposed to smoke cigarettes.
What directive?
Oh my God! I wish I had your policy. I'm gonna start bringing the policy book with you.
Find it.
I wish I had the policy book with you.
You find it.
I will. Don't worry.
You can go on my car and look it up.
Nope. Don't even. That's my car. You just drive it. That's my car.
Your car?
Yes.
You gotta take it for a ride. Sure that works out for you.
Now listen, right? Now listen, right? I sat here. Listen, I'm gonna let you say everything you got to say after this. But listen, I sat and talked to this young gentleman right here, and I understand that I caught him off guard, and he's a little like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But he was very cordial, kind, and polite. Like his policy
I can talk
said.
to you like a person?
Your policy said to be kind, courteous, and polite. You're not being kind,